up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. We've got another episode of Guitar Tours. This time we're hanging out with Armin J. Currently in Dashboard Confessional, but you're also your own artist in your own right, songwriter, musician, all-around Renaissance man.
I try, yeah.
Yeah, man. Dude, thank you.
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
man.
so
Thanks
we're at your place right now. It seems like just about every house here in Tennessee comes with one of these built-in studios, I guess.
Dude, you can up the value if you have a studio room, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the only town you can do that in.
That was a really cool intro. You know, I was really digging that soundscape kind of vibe.
Thank you, yeah.
I mean, is that how you describe your guitar playing?
Yes and no. I think it's just, I guess it's easy to impress with a looper and a bunch of reverb, you know?
Yeah.
So and it's fun, you know?
Yeah, and congratulations. You're the first guest to use a bow.
Nice.
A violin bow.
Nice.
Do you bring that out with you, the bow?
No. There's not a lot of room for this stuff.
Yeah.
But it's fun to do, you know, on my own. On the road with Dashboard lately in the last year, we've just used the axe effects, kind of just streamline. And, you know, his songs are, sometimes it calls for stuff like that, but for the most part, it's already ready to go. I just got to play the actual part that's on the record. And it's pretty
straightforward what you need to do.
Yeah, exactly.
How long have you been playing with them?
5 years now, which is crazy.
That's a good run.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
So you're not like the new guy or anything by any means.
Yeah, it still feels like it, but you know.
Oh, I recognize the guitar right there. Is this your number one guitar right here?
Yeah, I love Nash guitars. Connected with them through Dashboard. Chris uses them too. These are the JM63s, you know, they're Jazz Masters. This one and this salmon color, which is, we call it the salmon. They're the exact same thing. I just have two of them. And
you tape the control so you know.
Yeah. I've had so many, what's going on? Why don't I hear anything on stage looking at our guitar tech, and it's just me just...
And then those are the pickups.
Lawler, I think, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome.
But they're kind of like a P90 style, or?
I believe so.
Now, Nash guitars, they always are known for, like, well, obviously the Fender vibe.
And the heavy worn kind of.
And the relic.
Exactly, yeah. I'm a sucker for it, man.
If you drop it or scratch it, like...
You cannot, you never know.
No big deal. No big deal.
Oh, I've definitely had that, and I'm like, did I make that? I don't think so. We'll just leave it be.
Right on. Let's hear what that guitar can do. You know, you were doing more of a soundscape kind of thing in that intro, which was really sweet. I want to know more about the effects you were doing, but now let's get some other gears, some other tones of that guitar.
I'm a sucker for just like power chords, dude.
I love power chords.
Yeah.
Like in Dashboard, are you playing with overdrive? Are you overdriven almost all the time?
A lot of the time. But
yeah.
So like sound check will be something like that.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has their riff. You know, it's like if you have that one like center thing you go to know if it sounds right.
Yeah.
But like I told you live, we use axe effects. It always kind of sounds right.
Right.
You know, that's the beauty of it. It doesn't really change. You know, it makes it easy. But
anyway, real quick, axe effects.
Yes.
What is that?
I mean, you know, it's like a computer. It's for us. What we did was we worked with a guy named Carter over at Axe Effects, and he spent just a couple days with us, and we went through every song in our catalog. You know, you wouldn't even call it amp modeling. It's a little more than that. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Really hard to tell the difference.
So you just analyze the songs and you have like one preset for every song?
Yeah, and the way I set it up is me coming from the background of playing with boards, I wanted to have like something I could just like stomp on.
Control.
Yeah, so I did it like as the song, you know, like verse, chorus, you know, bridge, solo, overdrive. I can have just a little bit of, you know, leeway like that, but it's saved. You know, each preset is a scene. So,
yeah.
And I'll go through, and then there's 3 scenes I think I have within the song that I can switch to. And it usually starts out verse, chorus, bridge. But it's pretty incredible. It's like, you know, we can take it anywhere, we can fly with it and throw it in Pelican cases. And
that sounds really cool. I haven't messed with the axe.
You know, they have axe, and then there's Kemper as well.
I'm familiar with Kemper.
A lot of guys
We've featured that before on this
they're both
series.
Great, you know.
So they're similar in concept?
I think so. It's almost like, to me, it's like Mac or PC. I don't know which one would be
the equivalent, but it's that.
But, you know, you see, those two are the go-to.
Okay,
you know.
That's sweet.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, they really are incredible. Like, we sat in Chris's studio and literally ran through, you know, song by song, and he got it down to the T.
Are they coming out of amps?
No, I just run the head straight XLR stereo, front of house.
Okay.
So it's pretty sick.
Well, what I think would be cool is, even though it's the same guitar, we got to check out that salmon one.
Yeah.
So basically, it's the exact same guitar.
It is.
Now, did you buy them at the same time?
I didn't. I got this one first, and you can tell, like, I played around. I learned a lot on this one.
I really dig the color.
And I didn't expect it to be this, like, light.
Yeah.
But it grew on me like crazy, and I love it.
When you got the second one, you just knew you wanted another Jazzmaster.
Yeah, I definitely.
You weren't tempted at all to like get like their Telly or a Strat?
Oh yeah, for sure. But live, I needed to go back and forth, and I wanted to
know that it was.
Yeah, it was. It just kind of.
It
kind of became a thing with Dashboard, the Jazzmaster, you know, on my end, and so like this one's always in drop D, and that one's in standard.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right. So even though it's the same guitar, let's see if our audience can hear a difference. All right, Armin, we're gonna look down at your pedal board here. My question is, for that soundscape kind of vibe, what's like the one pedal that is making it so spacey like that out of all of these?
The Flint's awesome. You know, it's verb and tremolo, but the Big Sky is probably like where you can really get some like space,
reverb,
like full
Big
on
Sky reverb. Let's go with the chain. Like, what's the first thing you're going into here?
On the underneath,
right
there's a 1/4 inch out underneath. My tech made that for me.
Cool.
Under the pedal, but yeah, tuner. You know, so the Revival drive is like pretty new to me, but it's incredible, man. Origin effects. This and the compressor, I'm in love with. Like, I don't know if I'll ever want another compressor, but this thing is like, to me, the best way to describe it is like you have overdrive pedals and you have like overdrive. To me, the Revival drive is like, it's an attempt, and they succeeded, like, to give you an amp box basically.
All right, so we've got compression, overdrive.
This mini is really cool. It's a company called Small Sound Big Sound, and it's pretty crazy, man. Like, this will give this a run for its money. Like, it's incredible. That's why I still keep it, and I've used this for years.
Just a different kind of overdrive?
It's just a little different, yeah, but it screams, dude. It's so sick. This pedal and this pedal, these are my favorite dudes. They're Old Blood Noise Endeavors. They're becoming, yeah, they're quite popular. This is like oil can delay kind of deal. It's really fun. It's really cool. And this is their Procession. I like to have this on my board, but I don't have it right now. I threw this stereo chorus on it, but it's like a super trippy, like phasey reverb. It's fun.
And then what about the POG?
The POG is just, yeah, it's always fun to have, yeah.
Octave thing?
Yep, octaves. And then the gate. This is these decimators are incredible when you get...
Explain the gate, what that does.
Gate, you know, closes up when you have that crazy noise, you know, sometimes... You know, a venue will have just insane noise. My house has a lot of noise. The Jazzmasters are very noisy. I don't like to...
Like white noise.
Yeah, or you know, the crazy...
60 cycle hum,
yeah, all that.
Buzz, yeah. And it just helps squash that?
Yeah, and this is, to me, this is the most transparent one I found.
Okay.
I know there's even more extreme stuff, but this one's good. And I honestly only use it if I'm at a venue that's just outrageous.
Okay.
You know, with the sound is like, you know, dirty sound, like, or sometimes it's just like the city, you know, the noise is just bad. You know, the actual power,
okay,
you know, is noisy, and they're known. Nashville is kind of known for being very noisy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very cool, man. That's a good setup. All right, so we got an amp, and by the way, that seafoam green is like one of my favorite colors.
I love it. Yeah, thanks,
that's
dude.
cool in an amp.
So these are Tyler amps. These are guys out of New Jersey, but they're incredible amps. I love them. I've been playing them for, over 5 years now. Yeah, he modeled it after a Matchless, I think. They're awesome, and they scream.
All right, dude. So, you know, before we go, I'd love to kind of take it for a test spin. Could you throw me the keys?
It would be an honor.
just want to thank Armin J once again. You can check him out in Dashboard Confessional, but you've also got your own music. I don't want to sell you short with just Dashboard Confessional, but that's, a lot of people know that band.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's been around a long time,
Absolutely.
pretty much legends. Do you have your own website or?
Yeah, it's just arminj.com.
arminj.com. We'll make sure that there's proper links below.
Nice.
And all that so people can check you out. Just want to thank you again.
Thank you, dude. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. And thank you for watching, you guys. Please support great artists like AJ right here, and hope to see you again real soon.